Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of Refsy Care Hub podcast. This podcast will be bringing you weekly health tips. Please like, share and subscribe to enjoy each episode. I am Nurse Uke and I'll be your anchor. This week we shall be talking about headache, and as we all know, headache is one of the most common symptoms we experience as humans. I'll start by defining what headache means. Headache is a painful discomfort that is felt in the head and sometimes radiates to the neck and shoulders. We have two types of headache. We have the primary headache and the secondary headache. The primary headache is a type of headache that do not have any underlying cause, while the secondary headache is due to an underlying disease condition. The primary headache, which is our major focus, can be divided into several types, but we shall be mentioning few. First, we'll talk about the tension headache. The tension headache is the most common and it ranges from mild to moderate in terms of severity, and its duration ranges from few minutes and can be prolonged if not taken care of. It acts as though there's a pressure or a tightening around the head. It can be triggered by fatigue, emotional stress, or problems involving the muscles or joints around the head. It doesn't have any symptoms. The next type of headache under the primary type we will talk about is the migraine headache. This type of headache is usually more severe and it comes without warning and it is recurrent. It is unilateral, meaning that it affects just one side of the head, and it comes with symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, pulsating pain, and photophobia, that's fear of light, and it can last for as long as 4 hours to 72 hours if not taken care of. The next type of headache we shall talk about is the cluster headache. This is a type of headache that is not common but very severe. The pain strikes just one side of the head. This cluster headache affects the trigeminal nerve, which is an important nerve for sensation of the face. It comes with symptoms such as red and watery eyes, drooping of the eyelid, nasal discharge, and it can last for as short as 30 minutes to 1 or 2 hours. I guess that's why the name cluster is given to this type of headache, because it has a group of signs and symptoms that affects the whole of the face, despite the fact that it affects just one side of the eyes. Other types of headache could include sinus headache, which is due to sinusitis, an infection of the sinus which causes pain over the forehead, around the nose and eyes, and it can affect anyone, bringing in fever and nasal discharge or congestion. Like I said earlier, secondary headache is due to an underlying disease condition. Examples could include head injury due to intracranial hemorrhage, infection, high blood pressure, mental health condition, and the likes. Now, this leads me to talking about the causes of headache. We have dehydration. Dehydration can lead to headache. That is why it's important we stay hydrated. It is very important we take at least 8 glasses of water in a day, ranging to 2 liters for adults. Another cause of headache is stress. Rest is very necessary. We should take at least a time in a day to rest our head in order to relieve headache or to reduce the symptoms of headache. Another cause of headache is change in sleep patterns. We should maintain an healthy sleep pattern. At least we should have 8 hours of sleep every night, and also we should avoid triggers such as loud noises, bright lights, and the likes. Alcohol can also be a cause of headache. Caffeine, too much caffeine can also be a cause of headache. How do we take care of this headache? We can take mild analgesic. We can also do a massage around the nerves of the head in order to relieve the tension of the headache. For headaches such as sinus headache, we can use a warm compress in order to relieve symptoms, while for headaches such as tension and migraine, we can use an ice pack or a cold compress. It is also very important to see a doctor if symptoms persist after 3 days. I hope you learned something new today. Don't forget to like, comment, and share to enlighten someone. Stay tuned till I come your way next week. My name is Nurse Uke. Bye for now.